Welcome to Force Talk, the Star Wars show talking anything Star Wars. May the Force be with you, my Padawan learners. After the incredible mid-season trailer for Star Wars Rebels Season 2, we're finally going to get to see a lot of those awesome moments in the season finale. The episode is titled Twilight of the Apprentice, which has made a lot of people speculate that either Ahsoka Tano or Darth Maul, who is revealed to be in the episode, will die. But mainly Ahsoka. A lot of people seem pretty confident she will die upon her reunion with her old master. I, however, do not believe that is going to be the case. I don't think either character is going to die. One thing people seem to overlook a lot of the time is that the Sith, whenever possible, seem to want to try and turn strong Force sensitives before killing them. Remember that they crave power above all else, and when they see power, they want that power to be on their side. There is no bigger proof of this than the numerous Inquisitors we've already seen in this show. Instead of the Empire and the Emperor killing these Force-sensitive people, they are recruiting them to use them for power. I think when Vader sees Ahsoka, knowing her so well, he's going to try to attempt to turn her before killing her. Which is why I don't think Ahsoka will die in this episode. I think she'll be defeated for sure, but only kidnapped by Vader, not destroyed. And I think that will help develop the other story going on, which is Darth Maul. Yes, he is officially going to be back in this episode, and I believe he's going to start leading Ezra towards the dark side. I believe the frail appearance of Darth Maul is simply a ruse to get Ezra to join his side. I think the idea behind Ahsoka fighting Vader is that Ezra will witness firsthand that he is not powerful enough to even come close to matching Vader. He already knows this because him and Kanan attempted to fight Vader very unsuccessfully, but when he sees Ahsoka being kidnapped, he's going to become extremely angry that he couldn't do anything about it. He's already got a lot of built-up frustration at not being able to save his parents and feeling helpless. And after some subtle teachings by Maul about the Force and the dark side, I think you're going to see Ezra being hungry for power, not realizing that it's the path to the dark side of the Force. I believe that Twilight of the Apprentice actually refers to Ezra, not to Ahsoka like many people believe. That means that his days training with Kanan are about to end. I think Darth Maul is going to play a really prominent role in Season 3, training Ezra in some capacity. I wouldn't be surprised that during the big fight, if Maul somehow tricks Ezra into leaving with him, telling him that it's the way to save Kanan, or that Kanan has already left, or been kidnapped, or something along those lines just to get Ezra away from Kanan. You don't reintroduce Darth Maul just to have him be killed immediately by Vader. If they just wanted him to die quickly, I think they would have done it through a comic or some other medium. He definitely has some sort of bigger role to play in the upcoming seasons of Rebels. For those thinking Kanan may die, I have to strongly disagree with you. Remember that this is first and foremost a show for kids, as much as diehard Star Wars fans like myself are big fans. Kanan has arguably been the main character of the show. They aren't just going to kill him off. If/when he dies, it's going to be near the end of the series to set some sort of huge plotline in motion. Perhaps Ezra's turn to the dark side, or some sort of huge sacrifice for the rebellion or the crew of the Ghost. It's far too early for Kanan to go. No matter what outcome happens, I have to say I don't think there is going to be the giant payoff that everyone hopes there will be in this season's finale. I think it's just going to set up a lot of intriguing plot lines going forward. I believe the showrunners know exactly where they want the show to end up overall, but unfortunately it feels like they are dragging about 3 seasons of content into 5 or 6 seasons, which is why a lot of this season has felt like it's been filler without developing the overarching story. If Ahsoka does die, I personally will be very disappointed. Ahsoka has barely been an impactful character thus far, so if she were to die, there wouldn't be much of an emotional impact. Relying on Clone Wars nostalgia is not a viable storytelling method. Viewers who have never seen the Clone Wars will barely know who Ahsoka is, and for those who have seen the Clone Wars, she hasn't been given enough screen time or relevance to re-establish that emotional connection. But what do you guys think? Do you think there's going to be any major character death this season? Do you think there's going to be that big payoff, or are they just going to ask a lot of open questions to be answered in future seasons? And how have you felt about the season overall? Personally, for me, this season has been a bit of a disappointment. I've liked a lot of the episodes, but I just feel like there's too much filler going on, and they're not doing a great job of telling an overarching story. I still love the show. I like the characters. I just don't think they're focused enough episodes, and a lot of the episodes don't feel all that relevant. Whatever you think, comment below and let me know. And if you like this video, click like. Thanks for watching this episode of Force Talk, and until next time, see you later.